Hello everyone, very good morning. This is Mehboob here and I welcome you to this channel known as Reach and Learn the Solution. Friends, today in this video I am going to discuss a beautiful poem composed by Leslie Norris, and it is A Tiger in the Zoo. So before going to have a long discussion on this poem, let me remind you one thing. Do subscribe this channel if you are very new over here, and don't forget to comment, like and share with your friends so that they can also get the benefit you are getting every single day over here. So friends, today in this video, as I said, I will discuss a beautiful poem, and it is A Tiger in the Zoo. Let me tell you a couple of things before going to discuss. Friends, I think many of you, all of you might have visited zoos. आपने बहुत सारे, अब में से बहुत सारे होंगे जो विज़िट करते हैं, हर साल करते हैं, शौक़ से करते हैं. अब लोग देखते क्या है जू में जब जाते हैं, आप लोग तो ज़रूर नोटिस किए होंगे कि जब भी आप जू में जाते हैं बहुत सारे एनिमल्स को केज्ड होते हुए देखते हैं. आई मीन लॉट्स ऑफ एनिमल्स आर कन्फाइंड इन वेरियस केजेस. आप देखते होंगे, आपको बहुत मज़ा आता होगा. ऐसा ही है ना? क्या आपने सोचा है कि उस एनिमल को कितना अच्छा लगता हो? आप जब देखने जाते हैं क्या उसको बहुत खुशी मिलती है? क्या आपने कभी सोचा है? नहीं सोचा है ना? चलो हम आपको बताते हैं. उससे पहले एक और बात बता दें कि इन साउथ अफ्रीका देयर इज़ अ प्लेस कॉल्ड जम्बिया, राइट? उस शहर में एक जू है जिसमें लिखा हुआ है, जू में एक बोर्ड है, बड़ा सा, एक बहुत बड़ा सा बोर्ड है, उसमें लिखा हुआ है कि द मोस्ट डेंजरस एनिमल ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड. आप भी शायद देखना चाहेंगे कौन सा मोस्ट डेंजरस एनिमल होते हैं. ठीक, अगर आप जाते हैं वहाँ पर तो आप देखेंगे कि लिखा है मोस्ट डेंजरस एनिमल. जो कोई भी वो जो विज़िट करने जाते हैं वो देखना चाहते हैं कि मोस्ट डेंजरस एनिमल क्या है. वो साइन बोर्ड को देखते हुए जैसे वो उस जू के अंदर जाते हैं, तो जैसे ही एंटर करते हैं वो जो केज है उसके अंदर, वो देखते क्या है पता है? अंदर में कोई एनिमल है ही नहीं. देयर इज़ मिरर अराउंड द रूम इनसाइड. रूम के चारों अंदर जो है, चारों तरफ से क्या है? मिरर है. और जैसे ही कोई अंदर जाता है वो खुद को देख पाते हैं, खुद को. ओके, द विजिटर कैन विजिट हिमसेल्फ इन द मिरर. और ऐसे साबित होता है कि मोस्ट डेंजरस एनिमल कौन है? वो है human being. Yes, you are the most dangerous animal. I am also. Okay, and the rest of the world is too. So friends, in this poem we will have a discussion on the animals, especially the tiger who is in a cage. Friends, जैसे होता है ना कि किसी को, अगर आपको किसी रूम के अंदर कुछ दिनों तक बंद करके रखी जाए, क्या आपको अच्छा लगता होगा? क्या आपको अच्छा लगेगा? बिल्कुल नहीं ना. तो हम ये उम्मीद कैसे कर सकते हैं और हम ये काम कैसे कर सकते हैं कि किसी एनिमल को एक केज के अंदर सालों तक बंद करके रखें? क्या आपने कभी सोचा है? आप तो बहुत मज़े लेते हैं ना जब विज़िट करते हैं. यू एन्जॉय अ लॉट. डू दे एन्जॉय बीइंग इनसाइड द केज? नो, they do not enjoy. And this is the intention of the poet behind writing, behind composing this poem, that as we do not enjoy being in a cage, we must not keep the animals in cages. We do not have the right to keep them in cages. Like us, like you, okay, they also do not enjoy being in various cages. Fine. So चलो देखते हैं, आगे बढ़ते हैं. इस पोएम में क्या और पोएट कहना चाहते हैं इस पोएम के थ्रू हम सब सीखेंगे. उसके बाद जो डिफ़िकल्ट वर्ड्स है उसका मीनिंग भी देखेंगे, और राइमिंग स्कीम देखेंगे, और क्या देखेंगे कि कौन सी फिगर ऑफ स्पीच यूज़ की गई है. और इसके लिए आपको ये वीडियो लास्ट तक देखनी पड़ेगी. ओके, एंड आई होप ऑल ऑफ यू विल वॉच दिस वीडियो टिल द एंड. Okay, see, I will read the poem over here, I will explain it, and I will try my level best to make you understand. So, keep listening to me very carefully and keep watching the video till the end. Okay, now coming to the point directly, see what is there. This poem contrasts a tiger in the zoo with the tiger in its natural habitat. Friends, you very well know what is the natural inhabitant of a tiger. It is what? It is definitely forest or jungle, isn't it? So here a contrast has been developed between two places, and it is jungle or forest, which is the natural inhabitant for an animal, and the another one is cage, that is artificial habitat, right? See, the poem moves from the zoo to the jungle and back again to the zoo. In first one stanza we will see that the tiger is in the cage. In second and third stanza, okay, we will see the tiger is in the jungle, okay, and in fourth and fifth stanza again the tiger backs into the cages. Got it? So let's see, here I am to explain this. Listen to me. He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage on pads of velvet white in his quiet rage. Friends, the word stalks means walking. Okay, so the tiger walks in his vivid stripes. Vivid means clear or bright, stripes means mark that we see. So the tiger walks the few steps of his cage. Few steps of his cage in his bright colored strips on pads of velvet white. Okay, pads means paws. Okay, paws of velvet white, जो बिल्कुल velvet जैसे soft हो, in his quiet rays. The word quiet means पूरी तरह शांत होना, और rage means गुस्सा, बहुत शांति से चुपचाप से होते हुए the tiger keeps walking inside the cage. Okay, he should be lurking in shadow. See, the word lurking means waiting. Got it? Shadow, that is shade, under the shades of trees. So देखो सेकेंड स्टेज में टाइगर को कहाँ होना चाहिए था? द टाइगर हैज टू बी इन द फॉरेस्ट, इन द जंगल, स्लाइडिंग थ्रू लॉन्ग ग्रासेस. ओके, और कहाँ पर? द टाइगर शुड बी स्लाइडिंग, टाइगर को होना चाहिए था जंगल में, वेयर द टाइगर कुड स्लाइड, ओके, थ्रू द लॉन्ग ग्रासेस, ग्रासेस के अंदर से वो स्लाइड करके कर सकता था. नियर द वाटर होल वेयर प्लम डियर पास, और कहाँ पर इंतज़ार करना था? नियर द वाटर होल मीन्स द पॉन्ड्स और सम लेक, समथिंग एल्स दैट provides water to the wild animal. Okay, उसके आसपास, उसके चारों तरफ उसको इंतज़ार करना चाहिए था. But where is the tiger now? The tiger is in cage, right? And what more the tiger could do if it was in the jungle? Let's see. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge. Okay, he should be snarling. The word snarling means making a sound that warns. Making a sound that warns. Okay, तो टाइगर को ऐसा करना चाहिए था, जंगल के एजेस में घूमते हुए the tiger could make sound. The tiger could make sound that would warn the people who would interfere in their businesses. Okay, bearing his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. Now see, if the tiger was free, and it was in the jungle, the tiger would move. The tiger would move in the jungle. The tiger would make sounds that would warn the villagers who would interfere in the business of the tiger, isn't it? But see, what is the conclusion? But he is locked in a concrete cell. His strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. But देखो, where is the tiger now? The tiger is inside a concrete cell, and the power of terrorizing and the power of making, okay, a sound that would warn the people who would disturb, okay, all the power a tiger has is now behind the bars, okay, of that concrete cell. वो बंद है, and stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors and the helpless tigers. Okay, as it is caged, as it is imprisoned, is now helpless, and this is why he could walk a very little, as the area of that cage is very small. The tiger can walk a very little and try to ignore visitor, और वो visitor को ignore करते हैं. जब आप जू visit करने जाते हैं और कोई एनिमल आपकी तरफ देखता है, it doesn't mean that that animal loves you a lot, likes you a lot. No, not at all. I think that animal, in order to ignore the one who is just opposite you, okay, who is just opposite you, the tiger or the animal turns back and you come in front of him. This is why you think that the animal is looking at you. No, he is trying to ignore others. They don't enjoy looking you at you. Got it? They hate you. They hate you. Why it is? Because you have taken, you the human being, we the human being have taken their basic rights. Got it? Finally, he hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. Okay, and the poet here said that the animal, the tiger, hears the last voice, okay, at night of the patrolling cars. Here patrolling cars denotes them who guard the caged animals, okay. तो हर रोज all the time, okay, at night the tigers, okay, I mean the tiger who is caged, right, to listen to the sounds of the patrolling car, sounds of the guard, okay, to listen to them, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. Okay, here brilliant eyes. Can eyes be brilliant? No. You can be brilliant, he can be brilliant, she can be brilliant, but eyes cannot be brilliant. Here brilliant is used to present it that his eyes showed the helplessness of the tiger, of the very tiger. Okay, so as the tiger was inside the cage, in his helpless eyes the tiger would look at the brilliant stars. Here brilliant stars denote whom? Yes, the creator. Okay, as if the tiger is willing to say or to make a request to the creator to release him, so that he could go and enjoy in his natural inhabitat. Friends, this is the poem. इस पोएम में देखो ये बात कहना चाहता है पोएट कि किसी भी एनिमल को केज्ड करना अच्छी बात नहीं होता. जैसे किसी इंसान को अगर हम किसी रूम के अंदर कुछ दिनों तक बंद करके रखेंगे उसे अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. सिमिलरली उस टाइगर को भी केज्ड होते हुए अच्छा नहीं लगता है. राइट? सो डोंट विजिट जूस एनीमोर. Human beings, we are told the best creation of the God. Never, it cannot be. If we are told, if we are truly the best creation of God, we must not keep animals in cages. Okay, see, for our own benefits, for materialistic world, for luxurious life, we do all these things. We do make somebody else imprisoned, we do keep somebody else in cages to make our life luxurious. We must not do this type of things. समझ में आया ना? अब चलो थोड़ा देख लेते हैं इसका राइमिंग स्कीम क्या है. देखो राइमिंग स्कीम में बताया था कि कैसे निकाली जाए. वेरी सिंपल इट इज. You need to look at the sound of the last word of each line. Got it? Okay, look at this. Here it is what? He stalks in his vivid stripes. The last word is what? Stripes. And the second one is cage, third one is quiet, and fourth one is rage. See, second and fourth, these two sound similar, cage and rage. Okay, so if the first one is A, second one is B, third one is C, and again fourth one is B. Got it? In this way, okay, the poem is written, I mean the rhyming scheme of this poem is A B C B. फाइन, क्लियर नो? अब देखो कुछ फिगर ऑफ स्पीचेस देख लेते हैं इस पोएम में. फर्स्ट वन इज देयर, इट इज पर्सोनिफिकेशन. See, he stalks. Who is he here? The tiger, no? So an animal is treated here as a person. As a person. This is why it is personification. Right? Next one, see, it is assonance. It is assonance. How it is? See, in the very first line, in his vivid stripes. See, the vowel sound I is repeated. I is repeated in consecutive words. When a vowel sound is repeated in a consecutive words, it is called assonance. Got it? Next one, say, it is metaphor, and it is what? On pads of velvet quiet. Pads, the paws. Okay, the paws, as you can see in the picture, the paws of the tiger is as soft as velvet. As soft as velvet. Got it? This is why it is directly compared over here. And in his quiet rage, look at this. One more figure of speech is used here. It is quiet rage. The word quiet means chupchap, or rage means gussa, right? So two opposite adjectives are used together, right? This is when two adjectives are used together, it is called oxymoron. It is called oxymoron. Got it? So this is, that's all. अब एक काम कीजिए, इसको बार बार देखिए, समझने की कोशिश कीजिए. आप कोशिश करेंगे तभी समझ सकते हैं, नहीं तो आपको कोई नहीं समझा सकता. राइट? Unless you try to understand, nobody can help you try understand something. Got it? थैंक यू, दैट्स ऑल. अगर आपको ये वीडियो आज पसंद आया हो तो लाइक कीजिए, कमेंट ज़रूर कीजिए, और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें, और दोस्तों को शेयर करना भी ना भूलें. ठीक है?